Rahubat.
Glad to hear you all tone. How are you? Okay.
Good.
All right. Har, are you open up with the prayer? Everybody start with your phones, please.
Rahubat. The cooks of Dug Be Amun-Rayay. Unabat Momaldu Umadea Umun Zeru Li Panan Zaman Wakat Panabab Yanun Kalal Hamada Rate Le Amun-Rayay. The Tar Shalil Papatat Upa Saha Anuke Nawapu. I trust by way of Amun-Rayay and his master teachers and his papyri and his warner for this day and time. Tanabab Yanun. All praises are for Amun-Rayay, the Dar, overseer of the heavens and the earth. I am Nuwapian.
Tawhat. All right, family, how are you all doing? Who has that first spiritual experience they'd like to share with the rest of us?
I have one. I think it was a spiritual experience.
Very good.
Okay, so a couple of nights ago, I was in my bed. I have 2 bedrooms. So I was laying in my bed, but I felt like I was laying in my bed in the other room. So I said, no, I'm in my bed in the back room. So I refused to open my eyes. I tried to figure out where I was, right? Open my eyes, I was in my room, in the back room. But I felt like I was in the bedroom up front. So is there anything in correlation with that?
Yeah, you shifting, that's all. You belong to dual realities. You know, just like sometimes I tell you, you put your car keys down and you know where you put them, but you go back, they're not there. And you search and you find these somewhere else. Because in an alternate reality, you put them in another place, on your bedroom dresser or something, you follow me? You're shifting. We're all shifting. Believe it or not, I'll tell you something you all may not be aware of. But all of you are in my universe. Remember I told you, all of you are the center of your own universe and all things are equal distance from you? All of you are in my universe. And you all are the center of your own universe. But we act in coordination. We have an agreement with Fa'ut. For example, that we all see the same moon. But some of y'all can do things in your universe that others can't. Some of y'all can levitate in your universe. In my universe, we can move stars, but not in everybody's universe, only in my, you know what I mean? You follow me? But you're going to have to start thinking more positive to create a positive reality and stop being fearful and having doubts. And don't be negative. You follow me? And you can stop creating negative realities because you are creating your own realities. All right, who has that first spiritual experience they'd like to share with us?
Check the CashApp.
I have a question, Amun.
Very good.
My question is, to piggyback off of what the sister just said with the shifting, what's the difference between the shifting and, say, a person that has multiple personalities? Like they can be one way and then they can switch to another personality and they may speak several languages or they may know how to swim or play an instrument, but they previously didn't. So what's happening there? Are they shifting or is that all?
It's not a lot of difference at all, except one is introverted and one is extroverted with it. That's all.
So they're in all of those multiple universes?
That's right, because every one of those different personalities has their own different reality.
So the dominant person. So the dominant person, say, if they had one that was like a bookworm and very introverted or whatever, it's switching to the dominant. That would be the same thing, I guess, that...
The dominant personality would be the one that's there most of the time.
Okay, but they could choose which one they wanted to be the dominant.
No, they don't choose. They just come in and out at will. If one gets confused or a little frightened or insecure, then another personality will come forward. Whichever one is the most dominant personality at that time comes forward.
So it's different triggers.
You know, if one wants to come forward, she might come forward for a particular reason.
Okay.
You know, like if the person is threatened and they're kind of a meek person, then that other mean sister will come out. You understand? Okay. You ever hear people say, "All right, now don't bring you gonna bring something out of me."
Right. Yeah. Well,
they're not kidding.
Okay. So what happens in the mental or the subconscious, or is what happens?
Well, what happens is it's just like you have 30 ancestors. You know, like when I see you, I see your mother and your father. You follow me?
Sure.
And then that means that I see their mother and father in you, and their mother and father all the way back to the 4th generation. That adds up to 30 ancestors. All of them have an investment in you. You know, you may have somebody's eyes, another person's stature, another person's personality, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Another person's diabetes, another person, you know what I mean? Another person's color, another person's, whether they were thin or heavy or whatever, you know. But you're an admixture of all those different beings, and all of them have different personalities. So, if you're a vegetarian and you get off work, off a bus, and you pass by a hamburger joint, and all of a sudden you get this strong craving for a hamburger, and you give in to that impulse, go in there and order a deluxe burger, eat it, and it's real good. Then the next time you get off work, you pass that restaurant, do the same thing. It becomes a habit. But you don't realize you had an Uncle Frank that was a butcher, and he loved meat. You follow me?
Sure.
But he was in the background. But when you pass by that shop, that smell, it pulled him forward. You understand?
Right.
So that had you ignored that impulse and just walked by that restaurant, he'd have stayed where he was. You follow me?
Okay. Sure.
But if you give in to the impulse, then he starts getting stronger and stronger, because you get your weakness is his strength, until eventually you'll find he comes and dominates your being, and you'll feel like you in the backseat of your own car making turns that you don't even understand in life.
So it's an alignment of conditions, basically.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then, you know, what's happening is you have different personalities in you, but if you kind of get weak or confused or traumatized, then you make room for them to come forward, and that's another form of like possession.
Right. Okay.
You follow?
Possession. Okay. That takes me to another question.
Go ahead.
I think it's in chapter 6 or 7 of the Holy Tablets, where it said that we have to switch from a proton-electron. It says we have to turn our
neutron. Yeah.
Yes. So we can have higher beings come in or overshadow us.
Yeah, well, that's a little different. See, what it is that's solar biology. As we travel on our cosmic journey in our solar system, we're passing through an Oort cloud, or a place in the cosmos where the frequencies are very high, so that the vibrations, the Schumann resonance is raising up on Earth, and everybody that's inclined to raise up with it adjusting to the frequency, right? But those that are vibrating on a slow frequency and are attached to the world, and they want to keep on being the way they were. I've been doing this just like this here 50 years. You can't change me. You know, those people, they're getting left behind. Right. They're not receptive to change. They won't evolve, and they will be left behind in the old world, because the whole planet is shifting. You follow? Cool. So there'll be a new heaven and a new earth also, and the former things will have passed away.
So,
you see?
So that's the same thing I think you said previously about us like walking through walls or doing things like that, because the wall is a lower vibration or frequency.
Right. Well, the way a master walks through a wall is they sit down and meditate, looking at the wall until they adjust their frequency to match the vibration of the wall. And when it matches, then they can get up and walk through it, because the wall doesn't offer any resistance because it's the same frequency.
Exactly. Hi,
Right.
Messiah. I'm sorry, sister. Go ahead. Thank you, Messiah.
It's just like extraterrestrials that come in and you all see them standing over your bed, and you have all your doors locked, bars and all that, and you wonder, how did they get in your room? Well, that's because those walls are your walls, not theirs.
Exactly. Tua.
Yeah, you see?
Tua.
Now, somebody else
I have
have
a question.
Yes.
My question is it, so when I was little, I remember hearing that when somebody passes away, that if they have their eyes open, they go to hell, and if they have their eyes closed, they go to heaven. Is that necessarily true?
Not at all.
Having your eyes open or closed?
Not at all.
Anything?
No, not at all. And people ask, do you have negative experiences when you go to sleep with your eyes open, or if you go to sleep with your eyes closed, will it make a difference? But I'll tell you this, once you go to sleep, it doesn't make any difference whether they open or closed, it's still dark to you. You see, the whatever condition the body is in when a person crosses over is insignificant, because they're not even in the body anymore.
Now that
Well, bad.
I have a question.
Oh, very good. Let me get my wallet, Mr. Speed. And I need you to get something to write with, sister, because I have a tracking number for you. Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay,
Mom, give me this.
okay, like when this your mission is complete and we all with you and we go back to the paradise of heaven, is it possible that you have it in the U.S., can we come back down here and we just stay or go to greater heights?
Well, why would you wouldn't want to come back here?
Okay.
You wouldn't want to come back here, because you see, on this evolutionary journey we on, you keep constantly ascending tab deck to higher and higher planes. So always remember that the next incarnation is always greater than the previous one.
Gotcha.
All right. All right. You have something to write with, sister?
Yes, hold on. I'm on it. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is Texas. Just a minute. Hold on. Wait, let me get the right one here. Yeah, Conyers, Georgia. All right. 9549 0.
Oh, you going too fast, dog.
9549
Okay.
01
Okay.
07
Okay.
29 01. That's 2901 52
Okay.
14 You got 5214
Yeah. 5214
73
Okay. Okay.
52.
Gotcha.
Now let me give it to you again. 95 49 0107 29 01 52 14 73 60 52. Do you want the number to call in to check on it?
Yes.
All right. Oh, just a minute then. 1-800.
Gotcha.
410.
Gotcha.
7420.
Gotcha.
All right.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you more.
Jasmine, you got your package already?
Yeah, my dad has it.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
I'll let you know when I get the check.
Yeah, because I want to walk you through it. Next question. Or spiritual experience.
Rahul Bat. I have a couple of questions.
I'll do my best.
Do you know when you said that the walls are walls? Does it mean to say that when the veil is lifted and when we start see, we'll be able to see? Does that mean that we'll be able to see different dimensions at will?
Well, what I mean by that, have you ever dreamed that you went to visit your mother?
Well, I was a dream that I.
Have you ever dreamed of your mother or another relative that doesn't live with you?
Not for a while, but I do.
But you have done it in life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you went to visit your mother, remember, you and her were just in the room talking, but you don't remember going through no doors or walls. You follow me? You were just in there with her.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
In the spirit, because that was her walls, not yours.
Right.
Right. Same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying, that when we get to the new heaven and earth, will we be able to go to see different dimensions?
When you get to the new heaven and new earth, you'll be in different dimensions already. When you move in stars with me, you're already in new dimensions. You've already shifted.
Yeah. And also, what color will we be? Because I keep dreaming of being like...
You'll probably be whatever color you prefer to be if you make it to the new heaven. Let me say, when you're in a dream and you dream you ate something, or whatever it is you're doing, or wherever it is you are, if you're one place, then all of a sudden the scene changes you somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing something else. So what happens is, that's your mind creating different realities according to your personal will. You follow?
Yeah.
You're governed by the laws of attraction. Whatever you're attracted to, that's the scene of the people you're going to be with. You follow?
Yeah.
It's just important that you have a psychic self-defense and mind your mind for the dues of your soul so you don't create negative realities. You follow? Because your dream could turn into a nightmare, you know.
Yeah, I kind of go through different reality when I say, I go 1 minute I'm here, next minute I'm in another
That's right, but it's happening in real time in your frontal consciousness, like the time you were out in the market or wherever you were, and then you looked down and your arm had disappeared. It was like gray light or something. Remember that?
Yeah, it went fuzzy.
And you looked at people's faces,
Like
they weren't there, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
That means that the former things are passing away.
Yeah, everything was like fuzzy, like
Joan Balti Taylor. Didn't I send you a DVD about a white woman named Joan Balti Taylor?
To me?
Yes. Write this name down.
No.
You got something to write with?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Joan. Joan. Joan.
Yeah.
Balti. B-O-L, I think is a T-Y under this. And her last name is Taylor. Joan Balti Taylor. Taylor. Joan Balti Taylor. Can you hear me?
Balti, Bolty.
I think that's the way it's spelled. But Joan Balti Taylor, make sure you don't forget Taylor. Put that in Google, Joan Balti Taylor, YouTube.
Okay.
I'd like you to look that up right now while I'm on the phone with you. Joan Balti Taylor, YouTube. Everybody should do that. It's fascinating. She has a powerful story. Experience, rather. It's not a story.
Yeah.
Did you find
I'll
it?
Look it up if you don't. I'll look it up if you don't mind after.
Look it up right now. I'd like to make sure you got it, is what I'm saying.
What was it again?
Joan Balti Taylor, YouTube. I don't go to YouTube and then search it up. Just beat up the computer. Just go Joan Balti Taylor, YouTube, and it'll take you right there to her.
Yeah, okay.
I have it, Amun. I think it's Jill Balti Taylor.
Yeah, Jill. I'm sorry. Jill Balti Taylor. Jill, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jill Balti. Spell Balti for her.
It's B-O-L. It's B-O-L-T-E. You're correct.
B-O-L-T-E. Jill Balti Taylor. YouTube
also.
Yes. Jane Balti Taylor, YouTube. And then hit search. That's it.
Yeah.
You got it?
I see it. American author and
Yes, exactly. That's right. Well, when you play that,
yeah, I see it.
well, when you play that, it's going to answer all you all's questions that you're asking me. Believe me. All right, next question.
I have a question.
I'll do my best.
What is that about? I don't know what it's about with this.
Jill Balti Taylor?
Yeah.
Well, it's about.
I don't know what it's got to do.
It's about believing in me when I tell you that she's going to answer your questions. Not because she's a teacher, she's a psychiatrist, a psychologist, but what it means, she had an experience that was out of this world, believe me.
Yeah, because of her experience, yeah.
Yes, exactly. You said you had another question?
Yeah, I've got a question. It's Cheryl. What's the purpose of gatekeepers?
What is a gatekeeper?
No, what's the purpose of a gatekeeper?
Well, it's like in the Bible where it says that somebody is cast out the Garden of Eden and they had cherubs with flaming swords to guard the gate. A gatekeeper is there to keep evil from getting into the garden. You follow me? They keep her at the gate, just like it sounds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Was that in that time, or is it still relevant now?
Still relevant.
Okay.
As long as you got evil, you got gatekeepers to keep them out.
Okay.
Amun, I got a question.
I'll do my best.
Amun, I'm certainly not. I'm certainly not mental. You know.
Okay.
Because of my experience, so you. Oh.
No, you're not mental. That's why I sent you to Jill Balti Taylor.
Thank you.
So my question was, Ann was talking about when he was just talking about like you need to have a psychic defense, right?
Psychic self-defense, yes.
Right, psychic self-defense.
And the best one is Amanda Amun, when she tells you all, when you get these spiritual packages from me, play these CDs and DVDs all night long. That's your best psychic self-defense. What I mean by that is that, listen, Jasmine, when you turn the television on, regardless of what time of day or night it is, something comes on, right? The news or something, right? So that means there's a satellite or a transmitter somewhere broadcasting on the radio, the television, all 24 hours a day, right?
Right.
Right?
Sure.
Okay. But sometimes the news is on and they talk about starving children and people burned up and drowned, or they got monster pictures like Freddy Krueger, or otherwise electronically, you in your home, and then you got a neighbor on your left, a neighbor on your right, and they argue with each other on the cell phone, talking about, I'll kill you, nigga, and all that. Now, those cell phone waves, they go through the walls. That's how they just like your house is not there. They go right through your walls, don't they? Come on, child,
right,
keep on. Wait a minute, now stay with me.
No,
Listen to me. Those waves, those cell phone waves go right through the walls so they can talk to each other, right?
Right.
Sure,
all right. That's right. Thank you. So that means that those waves, they go through you just like they go through the walls, right?
Sure.
And if they're arguing about killing each other, all that animosity and evil is going into your system. And you're picking them up, picking up that negativity as well. You follow what I'm saying?
I'm following.
Understand.
All right, but how many things can your brain think, your brain think about it once?
One.
So if you plan the DVDs or CDs all night that I give you, then you can't be affected by another thought process, you follow? When tide's in, dirt's out. Are you following me?
I'm following. So I was saying was, what I was
that's a
saying
psychic
was
self-defense.
within my.
Say it again.
What I was saying was, I noticed within my dreams, like if something negative happened, right, I could tell myself, like everything will be okay. Like I don't put, like it'll be something in the dream that's like try to make fear into me. But then within myself, I'm able to tell myself there's nothing to fear about. So I was saying...
That's part of walking with me, because you start to realize now that there's nobody here but you. You follow me? So there's nothing to fear, literally, except fear itself. It's like you in a room by yourself when you're a little girl. And there's thunder and lightning, and you get scared when the lightning flashes. You think it's a man with a hatchet, and you get under the covers shaking. You know what I mean? But whatever it is in that room trying to get out, trying to scare you, if there's nobody in the room but you, who do you think it is trying to scare you?
Me.
That's right. Yeah, but do you really have to fear yourself, Jasmine?
No.
Then there's nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
That's it. And then you have to remember, too, that we've been programmed and conditioned through fear. For example, a lot of people are afraid of the dark. You know what I mean? Little kids will cry if you turn the lights off. I'm scared, it's dark. But they're not really, on close analysis, they're not afraid of the dark. They're afraid of the unknown. What's frightening about the dark is the mystery of it is you don't know what's in it. You follow me? You know how your parents come in and turn the light on and say, see, there's nothing there, and then you go to sleep? But leave the light on. You're not understanding as a child that once you go to sleep, even if your eyes open, it's still dark. You understand?
Yeah, it's kind of like a childhood thing from where you either saw something.
The way a child thinks, right? Like a child, you come in the house, you got your 2-year-old child on the couch, and they play a game with you. They put their hands over their eyes and they say, Daddy, you can't see me. You be like, no, nigga, I can see you. You can't see me. You understand how their mind works sometimes?
Yeah.
That's just a childish mind, but you should outgrow those things.
Yeah, obviously.
Because in reality, you find comfort in the dark. A lot of times you get your best sleep in the dark in the fetal position. Why? Because it reminds you of the womb. When you were a child in your mother's womb, you felt so comfortable and you slept all the time. A fetal position in the dark. So when the older and more mature you get, you start telling them, turn that light off, I can't sleep. You understand? It reverses.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't sleep with no lights on. You understand?
I can't.
There are lights in my eyes. I can't sleep. Yeah, Daddy, you can't see me. No, I can see you. Yeah. Next question. I had this experience. Yes.
Go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Just real quick. I'm just trying to figure out the timeline between us becoming 144,000 and / going to other dimensions. Is it go ahead and fight the war, then we go on to other dimensions, or how does the timeline with that?
The 144,000 and different dimensions? I don't understand the question.
Okay, I missed it. Your mission is to gather 144,000, correct?
Yes.
And we are like this war, the spiritual war, correct?
Right.
But we also talk about going to different dimensions and realities, things like that. So
that's what the war is, because you have to fight the war on the battlefield of the soul. You follow me? Because if you try to beat the devil in the carnal sense, that's tantamount to running outside throwing bricks and bottles at tanks. He has a toehold on the physical plane. He's carnal. He's invested all his resources in the physical plane. So he's trying to reach and create a heaven through 5G. You follow me? Through artificial intelligence. And there's always going to be limitations. You follow what I'm saying? He's trying to fly a craft that he builds in a factory to another planet. But if you're traveling in the astro, in the spirit, you can get there faster than light at the speed of thought. You got it? So it makes everything he's doing obsolete, antiquated, played out, caveman. But he think he's shooting booger. He getting it. You understand?
Ooh.
Stuck in the mud. Huh?
So we're taking them for 1,000 years and come back.
Yes.
Not just for the.
You be taken up for 1,000 years with the Messiah, with me. I told you all I was going to reveal some things to you through pictures, so go get your holy tablets, please. And if you don't have them, put your CDs in there, or just look up on the computer, Malachi York, comma, holy tablets, comma, PDF. Malachi York, comma, holy tablets, comma, PDF. And go to the last page.
The last page, which is
Malachi Z, your comma. What now?
What is the last page? The last page as in the last chapter.
You heard the saying, one picture's worth 1,000 words before? Mute your phones. You go into figure 464. Softback is page 1652. Then go to the picture just before that. Figure 463. Let me know when you're there. The caption is risk. It says Riskians descending from the shams. You see that?
Yeah, I'm there. Figure 537 in
Now you see, the elders are coming down, and I'm one of them. You see Melchizedek, Malachi, and they're not the same. Malachi and Melchizedek are separate. You see that? But they're coming down to the children. They descended from the shams. But when they come out the shams, we actually balls of light, right? And the shams are actually our bodies. You know, when you're traveling, take flight like shams. You a Merkaba, a movable throne. You're a ball of light. That if you slow down and come into this physical realm, you convert from ether, spirit, and soul, you know, and you start turning into a mist like cloud, and then you actually take on the physical form into a shiny craft shaped like a crown. You follow me? Now go to the next page. You see that picture there? Everybody with me?
I'm with you.
All right. Now let's look at it good. You see Muhammad right there in the middle, and Ahmed standing on his right. Yeah. And you see Noah and Abraham and Moses and all that. Abraham, all right. Look at Muhammad's head. You see at the top of his head, there's a vortex going up to the crystal city. You see that?
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see those angels, those are gatekeepers up there, you see?
Aha,
yes.
Thank you.
To make sure only righteous people can get up there. But look into the vortex, and you see how I have you all starting to dress in white? That's why they say we'll be looking like a cloud in the book of Revelations. The 144,000 look like a cloud because you'll all be dressed in white like that. You're going up that vortex, and Sananda, or the Messiah, Jesus, is leading you up there. You see that? So
yes.
that's me leading you all up to the crystal city. But I'm not doing it in a craft, you understand? I'm doing it in the spirit. You follow?
Gotcha.
So you all are being raised up every class and every package. You're being raised up by me a little bit more. You hear me, Star Movers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, you're raising up from mortals into gods. And when you see angels with wings depicted, that's symbolism. You follow me? Just like John in the book of Revelations on the Isle of Patmos, he spoke about the 200 million man army coming across the Euphrates. They like scorpions and fire in their tails, this, that, the other. He was describing things from objects that he was familiar with and in his era. So those angels with bird wings, it denotes that they can fly, that's all. It doesn't mean they have real wings like a bird. It just means that they're not affected, they're not bound by gravity.
Yeah.
They can take flight. But that's the Crystal City up there, and that's where I'm taking y'all every class.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see,
Are these the angel? Are these the cherubim?
those are gatekeepers. They could be cherubims or seraphim. It won't make any difference. They're gatekeepers. They're guardians of the gate to make sure nobody evil can get into the Crystal City.
Thank you, Messiah.
I love you.
Now I get it. I'm done.
That's right. Sometimes you can explain things in words till you blue in the face, and then one picture will just, because some of us are graphic in different ways. Some of you all understand things better by reading. Some understand better or understand better by auditory or DVDs where it's audible and visual, or maybe a picture, so I have to approach these subjects in every form so I can, because every student interprets things better in different ways, you follow?
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm showing you now to people in the graphic, you can see the same thing in a picture. And that's worth 1,000 words to some people, you follow me?
Amun?
Yes.
Amun, in the picture,
I have a question.
in the picture, the children.
Yes.
Let me finish first. In the picture, the children, they're just specific children or just children? The ones that
those are children that are going to heaven. Those are the Awalina, the
children,
purified.
yeah.
Those are called the Awalina, the purified ones.
Okay.
Right. And that's why you don't see them in the world around you like you used to, because a lot of them are already they're already gone.
Right, yeah.
But the older ones among you have had time to live in this system longer, and you've been contaminated more with the treachery and lies and mental diseases of the beast. You've been under the spell longer, you follow me? So it takes me a little longer to break that evil spell for y'all than it did for the children. You follow? It makes sense, right?
Yes. It makes sense, yes.
Sure,
Right, because they're young and pure, and they haven't been exposed to the devil. They don't understand pornography and drugs and different, you know what I mean? So I don't have to purify them. They're already pure. That's why if children pass away, they automatically go straight to heaven. You follow me?
Yeah.
But so do real old people. Why? Because you should never balk or get mad about being old. It's an honored gift that not everyone receives. Because you see, in your old age, you get a chance to burn out, rag back your desires and all these different things. But to die in your youth, at the height of your mischief-making career, is to die in danger. Do you understand me?
Yes.
To get killed in the commission of an armed robbery or something like that. You know what I mean?
Old age is a gift.
They go straight to heaven. Children, you get them. Don't talk to me like that. Yeah. Next question.
Yes, I have a question.
I was
I'll
saying,
do my
what,
best.
Okay.
what about children
I'm
with
Maluk.
conditions like my
name is
grandson?
Maluk.
What about you?
What about children with conditions like my grandson? He's an autistic.
But he's not. He'll have a better chance to get to heaven than other people. Right. Now, who had that question right then? And I apologize for you being a little cut off there. What was your question?
Okay, I would like to question about the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Who are the gatekeepers? Are the gatekeepers, are they lesbians and homosexuals?
No, those you're talking about the people.
I heard that.
What you're talking about? Let me explain what you're talking about. Me when I open up the stairway to heaven. It's not the gatekeepers. You're talking about the stargate. For me to open up the stargate to take you all to heaven, I'll be surrounded by 4 beings, right? I'll be in the center, and I'll have 2 lesbians. 2 hermaphrodites and 2 hemorphodites. Are you following me? Surrounding me. 2 hemorphodites and 2 hermaphrodites. The reason for that is because the hemorphodite and the hermaphrodite, they're not homosexual. They're not a lesbian or homosexual. What they are is a male and a female in the same body. You follow? A hemorphodite may have a vaginal orifice, or may have a vaginal and a penis. And the hermaphrodite, she might have a vaginal orifice and a penis as well. You follow me?
Yeah.
So what happens is that symbolically, you mortals are 180 degrees of knowledge because you chose one gender or the other. But in your natural form of spiritual beings, you were 360. You weren't male or female. It was like being both. You were 360. You had both natures. So a hermaphrodite or hemorphodite, they can see more colors. They're much more sensitive. You understand? Because they have the principles of the male and female in them. You follow me?
Ooh, I follow you. So let me ask you this.
Very good.
Why is there a play on? Why does there seem like to be a play on words, saying a him and a her? You know, when you talk about
because let me explain now. Because when you see a hermaphrodite, she takes on a predominantly female characteristics. You follow me? And you think she's like a she-he. But if you see a hemorphodite, he looks like a he-she. Like a man that's got a feminine characteristics. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
One gender or the other kind of appears more stronger in their personality and in their physiology.
Like Akhenaten.
Right.
Like Akhenaten, like Tutankhamun's father. But he was an extraterrestrial. So from the realm he was in, they were 360 degrees. He was a deity, you understand? But he would be a hemorphodite because he fathered children. So he was predominantly the male principle. You follow me? But now for those of you that are curious, you can go on the computer right now, right this second, and type in women with penises and men with vaginas, and it'll come right up on your computer right now. And you can see them having sex. You know, 2 beings, and they got a penis and a vagina, and they making love to each other. I sent out DVDs like that years ago to everybody. just so you can see it and understand.
Yeah.
You know, you got one being that's got his penis inserted in her vaginal, and then she got her penis inserted in his vaginal. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
And they got four-way contact.
So,
I even sent y'all a video with a man with 9 penises.
Let's go.
That's right.
Wow.
He's not. That's right. He's not. That's right. That's his hell, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that a birth defect?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, it is. He got 9 of them. I mean, what is he gonna do with that?
Ooh wee.
He gonna find a woman with. I don't know. He's in trouble. That's it.
Yeah. I have a question.
Amun.
Yes. Sister, I hear you. What's your question?
Okay, it's like us. It's like us down here on Earth. Women has got feminine. I mean, it's got masculine in them as well as men got feminine in them.
Yeah, look.
Weird?
My mother told me about a circus in New Orleans when she was a little girl. And I went to circuses before. You see the alligator boy, the lobster family, and all that. But she told me about this one being. His name was Leona Lee. He was half man and half woman, right? But it worked out funny with him or her because half of his face was smooth, the other half was bearded. He had a breast on one side and a flat chest on the other, you understand? And he had a penis and a vagina, but they were side by side, not one over the other. You can see them. Some of them look like they got skin, look like a checkerboard. If you really get into the study, you find out.
Yeah, I did read about one lady that got pregnant, although she and do they have can get themselves pregnant?
Some can, yeah.
Something else.
It was an African boy that impregnated himself and gave birth to a child. Yeah.
Amun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a mama know this. We got a cousin here in Compton. She's like that. She got a male organ and female.
Yeah.
But she had kids.
That's right.
She's like that.
Because she's predominant.
Yeah,
she's got. Yeah, and see, sometimes what that is, it could be a chimera, but sometimes they were twins, right? That never separated. Because when you have twins, a male and a female twin, for example, the cell splits, and then the boy grows independent of the girl. But if the cell doesn't split, then they grow together, just like you see these Chong and Ching, where the 2 men or 2 women be in the same body with their heads stuck together, stuck at the hips, Siamese twins. They didn't fully separate. Well, sometimes the eggs don't even split, so they grow all the way up. Or sometimes the woman could grow up and she have her male twin inside her body. You can't even see him. Or you can just see his fingers sticking out somewhere or his shoulder. Or maybe his head might come out of back or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know my stepmom, she had some cousins like that. They went through school like that and they grew up and got older.
I know that's I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Amun?
Yes.
What does it mean when you have duplex urethra, where you have like 2 tubes coming from each kidney instead of one?
When you have 2, what coming from each kidney?
2 tubes each instead of one on each.
2 urethra? You mean where you can urinate out of 2 places?
2 tubes. You know the one that goes from your kidney to your bladder. 2 tubes.
Exactly. Well, it's either a birth defect or twins that never separated.
That must be what my mom probably had when she had me. That's what I've got.
Right, okay.
What's the cure for it? Can you cure that?
Well, it's not I'll tell you, it's not really hurting you, is it?
No, not really.
That's right.
But it's just...
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
It's kind of mean that well, it's not hurting me, but it's annoying because it kind of mean I'll go to the toilet every minute. I'm not more often than...
Yeah. But how old are you now?
I'm sure. I'm 65.
Oh, I thought you were a lot younger. Well, okay, what I mean is that you done made it quite a way. In other words, you already admitted it. I mean, you know what I mean?
So what, you thought I was younger? You thought I was younger?
Yes, of course. Yes, your vibration is younger.
I got a question.
I'll do my best.
So, you know how we have, like, clones, right?
Yes. You all have 7 clones each. I have 9. Go ahead.
So I was wondering about, like, since we have 7 clones, right? And so my parents also have 7 clones.
Right.
Do my clones have the same parents of the same clone?
No. They have different clones because a clone is identical to the person. So they can't have the same clones, but the clones are identical to your mother. She got 7 clones, and your father has 7 independent clones as well. And you have 7 clones that are unique to you, and you have 7 clones independent of your mother and father's clones.
Oh, so my clones don't have the same mother and father clones? Like, does that make sense?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Right. And they're not necessarily the same race.
Really?
Yeah. You know, Malachi, let me explain. Malachi was talking to us one time, and then smoke came out of his mouth. And he doesn't smoke. And he recognized that was one of his clones that lived in Asia that was smoking a pipe. Well, when I say a different race, what I really should say is a different culture, okay? Because they are identical to you. Yeah, they are identical to you. And what it is, the clone is just there as a backup in case you're chosen and you have an accident and they need to have a heart transplant or a kidney transplant. You know, the Anunnaki will go and get one of your clones and take it. In other words, let's get deep with it. If you're driving a car on the freeway, you're doing 70 miles an hour and you run headlong into an 18-wheeler truck, and the impact, you die. Let's call it that. Well, what they do is they run to you with that body part from the clone and they repair you, right? And they time jump you, and you survive the accident. But from that instant on, even though the trees and people and everything look the same, you just have a funny feeling, nagging feeling that there's something different, something changed when that accident happened. You were never quite the same again. You follow me?
Sure.
Because you really died. Like I tell you all, I died 3 times.
Sure.
You follow me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they pass away when you pass away?
Who, the clones?
Right.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Not necessarily. The question everybody should be asking themselves is, am I the real one? Am I the original, or am I one of the clones?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stop that, Amun. Stop,
Wow.
Amun. Bad host. Bad host.
Wow.
Well, we can't
Amun, you ever met
answer
your clone?
Huh?
We can't answer that, Amun.
I can answer. I can answer.
Yeah, we can't answer it. Just as you say, you're the person who asked the question knows more, better than
Knows better than one being asked. But see, I can allude to it a little bit for you. You see, the clone is a lot more arrogant, right? They walk around with their ass on their shoulder all the time, and they know everything. You understand? I'll leave it right there.
Amun, you ever met your clone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've met one of them.
How was it?
Did you like him?
Well, he was all right. Yeah, I liked him as much as I do me.
Well, if you can't live with yourself, you won't be able to live with your son.
I'm sorry, I won't be able to live. What was that?
No, I said if you can't, you'd have to like him, because if you didn't like him, you won't be able to live with yourself.
Well, you don't have to like him. A lot of people commit suicide. You know, so he was all right with me. He was my bud. You know what I'm saying?
Amun, did you say you're the 25 elder? You had 2 seats, the 19th.
No, I was the 19th elder, sitting on the 19th seat as Ahmed. And Yanun or Melchizedek, Michael was sitting at the head of the table. And every time Michael got up to go to the highest plane behind the curtain to talk to Ilion El, I would take the seat of overseer. You follow me?
Okay.
But that was just dress rehearsal, because now the 19th seat has been moved up to the 24th, to the 25th seat, and now I'm the overseer.
Okay.
That's right.
Congratulations. Is it an upgrade?
You can say that. I skipped some grades. Right.
Is an upgrade? Who is El Cologne?
Who is who?
Is it El Cologne?
You.
So we are El Cologne.
That's right. The definite article. If you asked me who is Kaloum, that would have been a different question. Kaloum is all. Best description, you can't add to it, because where would you get it from? And you can't take away, because where would you put it?
Okay. Ooh. That part. Sure.
Yeah.
So you've been promoted. You've been promoted then.
Yes, indeed. I jumped 6 seats.
I got a question.
When will we get our promotion?
You're getting your promotion right now walking with me. You're being promoted to God.
How's that?
That high enough?
Oh, that's much more. We've gone from fallen to.
That's right. Back to immortals again, and moving stars and deities. And not even death can snatch you from my hand as long as you're walking with me.
What more can we ask for?
Nothing. Because God can do anything. Can be anything or anywhere. God is the one that shot Tooth and put Wednesday to bed. God is a bad Oscar. You can't go over that. God is God. It's what you always dreamed of but were afraid to say or even think. When they ask you as a child, when you grow up, what do you want to be? You was talking about a beautician, a fireman. I want to be a secretary or bus driver. You Negro, you wanted to be God, but you knew better than to say that. Because they would have cracked you.
Yeah.
But guess what? Climb up on your intellect and take the mask off the face of God, and wonder of wonders, it's you. What a difference a day makes, right?
Ooh.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who walked the waters, huh? Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the raging sea. You see things differently. Put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee.
Ooh. All right.
I love you. And I really do.
Amun, could you tell me, when you are a person, if you're a person that can write with both your right and your left hand, like my niece.
You're ambidextrous.
What does it mean?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah, she started off. Yeah.
What it means is that we were all ambidextrous originally, right? We were perfectly balanced. You follow?
Yeah.
But what happened is when the children of Canaan rained down on the Mu, they made the earth shift 23 1/3 degrees off its axis. Now the polarity shift has caused, in most people, the right hand to be stronger than the left, but in some, the left stronger than the right, or more agile or capable.
I still don't get what it's got to do with some people born left-handed, some,
Well,
especially if they...
all of Malachi's children are left-handed because he's left-handed.
Okay.
But now, I've heard people say left-handed the devil, but I'll tell you, he and I are opposites, and I'm extremely right-handed. Extremely right-handed. So he had to be left-handed, you follow? Because we're opposites in every way, even though we're one. We're polar opposites. If he and I start walking toward each other, we can't even get out of each other's way. Because when I move to the right to get out his way, he moves to the left to get out of mine. We have the same thought. And when we communicate in the spiritual realm, we hear each other clear, but the words are backwards. That's why he wanted y'all to look at the movie Upside Down. You understand?
Yeah.
Right. Y'all gonna enjoy that Jill Bolte. Y'all gonna really enjoy Jill Bolte Taylor. Anybody didn't write that down is not being responsible. Because you're gonna you're gonna get a whole lot out of that.
Yeah. Well, it looks interesting what she's trying to say. And it
say it again now.
Changed there.
Huh?
Look, it seemed interesting.
Oh, it is very.
It looks like it changed there.
And what's very interesting is that it's real. It'll explain a lot to you. A lot. It's going to explain a lot to you through a personal experience. She's a brain specialist. You follow me?
Yeah.
And she had a stroke.
Babu.
Yes.
Rahul back, Messiah.
Rahul back.
I got a question.
I'll do my best.
Okay. I am left-handed, right? Do that mean I'm left-handed?
It means you're left-handed, yeah.
That means I'm left-handed in everything?
Not necessarily. You see, some people are left-handed because when they were young, they hurt their right hand or their right arm, and they just started using their left, and they got out of practice. They just kept doing it. You follow? Or reasons like that. Or if a little boy likes baseball, and somebody gave him a gift, a left-handed catcher's glove. You understand? And he just kept doing it without realizing it. As a child, he developed his left hand and started using it more than his right. Yeah. So it's not a biggie. It's just when the planet fell out of shift 23 to 30 degrees off its axis, you all were no longer ambidextrous. Some people still are, but not the majority of people. You used to be able to write with both hands. You could write your name toward each other. You could start writing your name until both your hands bumped on the paper.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's kind of strange because some children, like my niece, she used to write with her left hand, and because people force her to use her hand, she ended up using both. I don't know.
That's right.
Peculiar.
You can train you can train your body to do anything. And people don't really understand that body. Like I told you, I want y'all to take your hand and put your wide palm down on a flat surface right now. Spread your fingers out and put your palm down on the surface. Let me know when you've done that. Now, leave your hand and fingers flat and lift up your thumb. You see that? Now put it down.
Yeah.
Lift up the finger next to it. High as you can. Now put it down. Now lift up the finger in the middle. Now put it down. Now lift up your pinky finger. Put it down. Now lift up your ring finger as high as you can. You can't do it, huh?
No, not the ring.
No.
But the
Yeah, you know why? You want me to tell you why?
I can.
Tell me.
Want me to tell you why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
It's because you've been using all your fingers, but not your ring finger. You just haven't been using it. But now typists and piano players, they can use their ring finger just like all the rest of them because of practice. You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay, what you can do is look at a line in the wall or in the corner. You see a vertical line in the corner, straight up and down from the floor to the ceiling? You see it?
Yeah.
Now put your hand over your left eye and see that line. And then move your hand over your right eye and open up your left eye and see it. And keep going back and forth. You're going to find out that you got a weak eye and a strong eye, a dominant eye and a weak eye. Whichever eye it moves that it moves on, that's the weak eye. The eye that it stays on, that's the strong eye. I'm just teaching y'all some things about your body.
Yeah. Well, most of us know.
Right?
We know most things about it.
Yeah. It's just things, you just might want to know. Not real important, but, it could be one day. You never know.
Yeah, it's very important.
It could be.
Because I know anyway, because
a lot of people say what you don't know can't hurt you, but I'm not sure about that. Because what I didn't know hurt me a whole lot of times. Yeah. Because if I'd have knew then what I know now, it would have been a different reality.
True.
That's right. Is the brother from the Netherlands here?
No.
Katat, are you here, Katat?
Rahubat, I just got in.
Okay, look. I got a brother in the Netherlands, right? He's trying to send like $300 for a spiritual package, but he don't have CashApp. He got PayPal. And I know you're a deity. You know how to work it out. You know how to I can get you in touch with him so that he can send the money to you some kind of way?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we could figure something out.
Okay, I'll get his email to you. How you doing, son? You said you have something you're going to share with us tonight? Oh.
Yeah, I'll share.
I got something else, too. I need you to call me because I want you to work on something for yourself that's going to help you transform a lot faster. You hear me? I'm serious.
All right. I hear you.
Yeah. I got a special gift for you. Spiritual gift. All right. Now, what did you have for us?
Right. Something I was thinking about, because the news that came out recently that there already were 2 days out of the shortest in the history of Earth because of the Earth rotating faster, right?
Yes.
And it seemed like, insignificant, just a couple milliseconds or something, but on a cosmic scale, things work differently.
It's not insignificant.
In the greatest sense of the thing, is the fact that the Earth is speeding up. So what that sounds like to me is a good opportunity to work on manifestation.
Right.
Because I'm sure other people in the class can also attest that, things have been moving quicker just in general.
Oh, yeah. A year is now only 6 months. What used to be a year is only 6 months now.
Right. And
every time you look up now, you say time is flying. Yeah.
Ooh.
Your birthday is starting to come around like popcorn. Your birthday is coming around so fast, especially the older, until when somebody asks you your age, you have to think for a minute. In fact, when they ask you what year it is, you got to think. You can't just pop off. You got to think because you might get it wrong. That's how fast time is moving.
Ooh.
That's right.
Right. So what I wanted to share was about the 68-second manifestation technique. For those who ain't familiar with it, it says that if you can hold a clear, positive thought for 68 seconds, you can manifest it. I've used it several times. Yeah, I've used it several times to manifest people. I even manifested a car for my sister. But the way you got to do it, you can't just picture what it is you want to manifest. You got to really go in depth with it. You got to feel it. You got to be in whatever it is. You got to immerse yourself in whatever
I love you, son.
it
That's
is.
Right.
Manifest. So, and then I've noticed that it seems to work better when you don't necessarily do it for something just for yourself, but you do it for something that would benefit someone else. Like I said, it worked for me when I manifested a car for my sister. So instead of saying, you're going to manifest a house for yourself and maybe say something like you want to manifest an apartment building for multiple families, something, just think grander. Think grander, think beyond yourself.
Well, you think that's right. You're thinking like a deity. You're not thinking selfishly. That's right.
All right, you can manifest quicker and on a larger scale that way. So once you hold the thoughts for 68, when I did it, I used to even set a timer. I used to set a 68-second timer to make sure that I hold that image and really go in depth and in deep with what I was trying to manifest. So in case anybody's not familiar with it, you could even look it up. It's on the internet. It's 68-second manifestation technique, and it really works.
It does. The problem with most people is they don't have that kind of focus. Their mind is so broken up and scattered until they can't hold a thought for 10 seconds. I'm not kidding. They can't focus on a single thought for 68 seconds. That's impossible for them. They like a child. They can't even watch a cartoon from front to back without talking or they just can't focus on nothing that long. But to be a master and to create things, you have to be able to have mental focus. You have to be able to focus. You're right. But anything that you focus on, that you want to manifest or create, you got to hold that thought for 68 seconds, and then you have to also interact with it. So you have to see it in 3D and not just like a two-dimensional picture. It's got to have height, width, and depth. And to interact with it, you know, like if you trying to create a car, you got to see the car, you know, walk in your mind's eye, open the door, sit in it, start it up, smell the leather, the seats, drive the car so fast, telephone poles look like a picket fence, play your radio, all that, you know what I mean, play your music. But you got to do all that for 68 seconds, and that car will appear. All right, I have more to show you all, but it's 10:25 now. Let's go outside and perform those miracles. These are exercises that deities, and it's evidence that you with me as one of the 144,000, you have been chosen. So stay strong and hold on to the rope. Who's going to be the first one to move some stars tonight? Amanda Amun, where you at? Keith Amun, I haven't heard from you.
I see a star, Messiah. It's Scorpio.
Okay.
Cass.
All right.
Messiah.
I love you. That star is going to go clockwise in a circle, son. Okay.
It's going clockwise.
Yeah, now counterclockwise.
And it's going counterclockwise.
Yes. I love you, son.
I love you too, Messiah.
You know I mean it.
Yes, I do.
You know I mean it.
I do.
Need one more person to perform a miracle.
I see a star.
Okay, and that star is going to raise up in the name of Amun-Rayay. It wobbled to the right, didn't it? Okay.
It did.
Uh-huh. That was my mind wobbled. Okay, drop down. That should be clear. Okay? Come closer to Anukas in the name of Amun-Rayay. Now go back out. You should let everybody know what you see. Okay, I also wanted to tell you all that when I saw that bright object coming toward me some years back, and another small, like star or whatever it was, revolving around it, what it was is that was Nibiru. Now I know that was Nibiru, and it can take any shape. Wow. Yeah, it can be small like an airplane, or small like a yo-yo, or 10 times bigger than the Earth. But that was Nibiru. That's what it was that came and got me. Come in. Yeah, that was straight out. But I want y'all to know that I do love you with all my might and heart. You know? So just hold on to the rope and do everything you can to make the mission successful. And you'll get there. You create your own family and your own society right now when you raise people and bring them to class. Support the mission. We are one. Nietzsche Authority, Amun-Rayay, Asa, servants of 144,000. Peace.